Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, please welcome, and if you are returning for the second, third or fourth time, feel at home. So today I'm going to give you a very simple recipe on how to make cookies at the comfort of your zone. So the only ingredients I'm going to use this time around is the icing sugar, the margarine, a pinch of salt, all-purpose flour, then vanilla flavor, then baking powder and an egg. So to begin with, we are going to put like 2.5 scoops of margarine in the bowl. Then after that, we are going to add the icing, like 3/4 cup of it. Then we are going to mix them up together so that they can be soft. After that, we are going to add some other ingredients later. So stay tuned guys, and let's do this. So guys, it is not a must that you use icing sugar. If you don't have the icing sugar, you can use the normal sugar, but you make sure that you mix it so well that the particles are not seen anymore. So after I mixed it well, I added an egg, the way you've seen in the video. Then that was me adding vanilla essence. That was a dark vanilla essence, a tablespoonful. And after that, you continue mixing it well. You mix all the ingredients so well. So after mixing it so well, you'll now add your flour. So you can put a pinch of soil in the flour. Like the dry ingredients, you can put them aside. Then you put a pinch of salt. You put a quarter tablespoon of baking. Then you can now mix it in the mixture. So after mixing your ingredients so well, you're going to go and add in a little bit of milk. You don't have to use a lot of milk because we don't want our dough to be so smooth. It should be not too hard and not too soft. It should not look like the one for chapati. Then that is it, guys. From there, you can, if you have a baking papers, you can put it on your baking tray. Then you start shaping your cookies. But for me, I didn't have baking papers. That's why you've seen I've just used the normal papers. Then I've applied a little bit of oil on them. Then that was me making the shapes of the cookies. Cookies, you can use your desired shapes. If you have the instruments that you can use to make the fancy shapes, you can go ahead and use them. As for me, I was just making some balls, then pressing them on my palm, then arranging them there. Then later you will see me using a fork to decorate the cookies. So after that, you could see they were looking so good. So before you put them inside your oven, you have to preheat your oven until around 180 degrees for 20 minutes. Then you can now place them in the oven. Then you have to bake them again for 20 minutes to 25 minutes. They don't take too long to bake, and these were the results. The camera here was not doing me justice, but they came out so perfectly well. They were so crunchy on the outside and very soft on the inside. And so that is one of the simplest recipe you can use to make your cookies. So for the flavors, you can use the flavors of your choice. Some people don't like vanilla, so you can use mixed spices. You can use any spice of your choice or any flavor of your choice, maybe pineapple. Yeah. So guys, thank you so much for keeping it here, and I really appreciate it. I hope you try the recipe and you give me the feedback. Thank you and bye bye. See, look at the way they came out so perfectly well. They are so good.